парк Коблпот 6:06. Как понимаю, вечера, 6 вечера.
Where are you, Oz?
Граффити. И чё? Из чё? Может, там что-то было, конечно, написано, но я не понял. Еб твою мать. Ты же он живой, нет? Может, надо было к нему подойти, к чуваку еще? А можем вернуться? Ладно-ка. Посмотрим. Можете там по спине похлопать, поддержать его. Чувак, нормально все. Жаль, но нет. О, здесь что-нибудь есть? Ну, походу тоже нет. Зато вот еще вывеска была. Коблпот. Ну, все, видимо. Просто так. Там что-то сзади типа было. Когда мы так поднялись. Или вот это просто было. А, так. Давай проверим сначала. Чё, выглядит нормально, просто как алкаш какой-то. Горящая бочка. Чё? Ну если прохладно, так нужно было хотя бы пиджак еще напяливать, нет? Опаздываю, встречаемся около статуи. Оз.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Он же написал, что опаздывает. И вообще так мы сами опоздали. Там было типа написано в 6 часов. А он приперся. А, ну как бы да, Брюс сам. 6:06. Блин, и чё? Снова граффити типа.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Ну, хотя бы нажимаешь, не нужно вводить сам. Ну, нажал, он сам пошел туда. О, чё к этим граффити докопался, который даже здесь, кстати, нет. Пойдем к мужику подойдем. Сейчас посмотрим, может ли наверх подняться. Нет. Дилер?
Hey.
Beat it.
Чё, дурак, что ли? Ну, по факту тоже, чё к нему докопался? Ну, стоит. Чё надо?
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. And you
Нифига,
heard
ты
it,
гладко
man.
выбритый. Хорошо, полегче возьми. Попробуй, поступай себе. Просто
You're
поступай.
making a mistake.
Ступай себе
You
прочь.
already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Прикольный у него плащ.
Stay down!
Че он такой тупой-то? Если нас двое тоже.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
О. Да хорош, ладно.
This is my park.
Хотя заслужили они.
You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little hair. Good as new.
Как заботливый. Как это мило
That was
сказать.
a right little scrap, eh?
И заботливый.
Nothing kickstarts the system.
Спасибо за
like a
помощь, у меня
dash
все было
of
под
adrenaline,
контролем.
eh?
Ты зашел слишком
Besides,
далеко.
someone needed to deal with the rubbish
Да ладно, чё,
situation here.
спасибо за помощь.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Убили.
It's been
Не
what,
убили, а убили.
2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this.
Ты вот сам вытерся, что ли?
Used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
Так вышло,
Well,
чё.
that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it.
Ну ты же им стал
Good to know you
почему-то.
haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Так его не
Falcone was
звали.
an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And
Так ты что, пришел убивать его?
it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Пресс-конференция по поводу новой больницы и скоро начнется. Машина ждет вас там где-то там. Да. Что-то я не понимаю, что он хочет-то. Типа стоять на вершину сам.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Доброе утро, достаточно фотографий проигнорировать. Все, достаточно.
Okay.
Заколебали.
Pretty sure you have enough photos, guys.
Of Bruce Wayne? Never.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Можем поговорить, Альфред?
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude.
Так.
Its security,
Сейчас.
lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in.
Срочно жду звонка.
Arkham
Ну так, блин,
Asylum
я же
is a cancer on Gotham.
сам же меня позвал сюда.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Так, преступность выходит за все рамки, больным нужна наша помощь, мои родители были бы польщены.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
Да, они в кино же
That
шли,
night,
театр.
my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Так, ужасный урок, это больше не повторится. Давай поможем Денгу закрепить
My parents
Ужасный урок.
were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night,
Что сам
we
собой
dedicate
спустил?
this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Какие-то вялые аплодисменты.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the
конечно же.
opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob
Отлично.
boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Фалькон мне не друг, он пришел в гости к Харви, это свободная страна.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Так, давай, что там написано. Это срочно.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Чё? Так, как вы смеете обвинять моих родителей без комментариев? Кто еще получил эти сведения?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne! Is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the
Пингвин,
allegations be
конечно,
true?
информация.
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
Ну, тут
This
закончено.
press
Всё.
conference is over.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Что тебе мешало написать первым сообщением? Приз получен, встреча с прессой. Чё за бред, бля? Напишите мне. Это срочно. Позвоните. Твою мать, взял бы, написал сразу, что типа, чувак, вот у нас там это, полиция что-то в доме. Тебя спрашивают, там, не знаю. Дебил старый. И как бы к Альфреду нормально то, что... Ну, блин, что за тупость
Hey,
тогда?
careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Вы совершаете ошибку, что ж, давайте делаем свою работу, я ни в чем не виноват. Чё?
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
Да, за ними глаз и глаз нужен.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Need to be the guy
Кто
doing
дал
your
такое
taxes.
разрешение?
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came
Вася,
from the
Вася.
top. It's a valid warrant. I got a survey. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Так,
Well,
этот
Hill has a
коррупционер, что
history
ли?
of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Твою мать, а. Рукожопы.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Так-то реально, как бы, явно же он не просто из бабок. Они бы ему бабки отдали бы, и все, он сбежал бы. Как бы. Мне кажется, какая-то, не знаю, месть, что ли. Раз тем более реально его родители были как бы с этим, да, там, с
Bruce?
гангстерами связывались. Там, наверное, заказали их просто.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Так я сейчас занят, ничего страшного, кто вас пустил опять.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I
Так жди
enjoy my
очереди.
privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not going to have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention.
Ну и чё
I
ты
can help you
хочешь мне
get the
помочь?
right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of
Так,
access.
ценя ваше
I can dig
участие,
up
не лезьте в
whatever
это
you
дело.
need to fight this.
Не лезь в это дело вообще.
Stay out of this, Miss Vale. There are enough reporters eviscerating my family's legacy.
I want to restore their legacy.
Ага,
The
конечно.
Waynes are synonymous with Gotham.
Репортеры все
You deserve
одинаковые.
better treatment than this. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear.
Вот именно.
Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the
Политика.
picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead
Иди
of this.
нахер.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
Вот именно как сам все решил, сам позову этих
You're gonna beat
репортеров
this,
все сделал.
Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Вот не нравится она мне.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Да он же, тем более, с этим Фальконе там и тусуется. Явно что-то знает. Кафе 300, 17 бар. Что там, реально утро что ли было? Сейчас у вас показано 17:23. А там было 06:06.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the
я что-то
reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill
Только себе и
authorized this?
думаешь.
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally
Ладно, верю.
blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search
Не
warrants
должен
without
вообще.
my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Это
Do you
Фальконе,
think
блядь.
Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser.
Так а чё, он же
God,
привык,
what a
блин.
mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Это же женщина-кошка. А он царапину типа. Здрасте,
You didn't tell me you were
здрасте.
bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not
А
interrupting.
что она ему сказала?
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selena. Selena Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Сейчас начнется, да? Ты будем молчать? Нет?
Nice to meet the real you.
Чё, без
In
выдумок?
case you're getting any ideas, no one would believe you.
Right. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Ладно, давай
Sorry
извинимся.
about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't
Вот именно.
worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that
should be
belongs to
forward.
me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Не
You are
зли его.
really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd come out and play.
Write it down. Now.
My contact. he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Какая хидная дрянь.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Секунду. Ау. Ого. Ого.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Кишки просто, смотри, лежат, кишки. Охренеть.
Nothing left to bury. Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
обязательно? О, точно, смотри.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Так, восстановите. Восстановил.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Подожди. Может, что-то еще есть? Так, это уже. А, эпицентр срыва. Связать. Пока нам не с чем связывать. О, лежит. Может, уснул там после и не успел ничего понять.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Что раньше мешало так делать, следить за ним. Ого, ого. Точно мы же это видели.
No.
That bad?
Охереть. Глаз просто вылетел.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
Ну это явно он от взрыва бахнул.
The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Да ладно, ты сейчас прям пушил бошку, что ты? Охереть. А разве так можно? Ну и чё?
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Что-то у тебя еще есть тут?
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Да. Жутковатый Бэтмен, как всегда. А, так вот он и с ним шибался-то.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, bare-handed.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Здесь еще ты что ли будет? Как он называется-то? Бляха, этот в маске-то этот. О.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Ой, еще один.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Пугало, во, вроде бы. Он же там был с всякими газами своими баловаться. Ну. Капец. Нужно вот в правую сторону давить по факту. А все нужно было в левую. Кусок, который отлетел, да?
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
К это вот зажигательно, да? Так, подожди, что? Все? А, мы то не можем. И...
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
А что еще-то? Я по факту больше ничего такого не вижу. Но если только я говорю этот... Вот, не знаю, еще этого чувака там. Связать, типа. Ну да, вот. Так. Разорвать.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at the local gun store.
It appears military.
Это что, просто чуваку не повезло, типа отрикошетил, что ли? А что, мне вверх так показали? Ну, допустим. Дальше-то что опять? Что от меня хотят снова? О.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Ну-ка, давай, допустим. Я вообще тишину не заметил с самого начала.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
Yes.
Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Ну, блин, мне кажется, я явно не здесь. Как бы сам был бы под всем этим. Где-то оттуда, наверное. Может, тем более снайпер. Чтобы его не видели, не слышали. Ну, пожалуйста. Логично. Чё ж, капец его зацепило тоже.
Clear vantage point.
Идеально потекший.
Killing time.
И себя, который не убивает.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Он типа в окно так залазил, нет?
Trace stops
Спрыгнул.
here.
Then he should be nearby.
Его зацепило, вон он валяется.
Time to go to work.
Приз получен, величайший детектив мира. Спасибо.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Какой, а?
You can't make me talk.
О, ударь его в стену.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
А так ты должен был сейчас лицом еще поскользить. Трубой. Нифига он же.
True what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Так, дай мне повод, чтобы остановиться. Заставлю тебя говорить.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Ну давай втащим его разок-то.
If you're gonna hit me.
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send the cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
Давай поговорим с Гордоном.
Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman! What did you do to him?
Don't move!
Так, то, что не смогли вы, получил информацию.
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon?
I said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Стреляй, давай, ну чё, давай.
Shoot me. See what happens.
I will. I swear to God I will.
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk. Turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Жестокий мир, жестокие меры. Ну что, он стрелять уже не сможет. Из какого-нибудь легкого пистолета.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal.
Отстань.
You nearly killed a man tonight.
Не убил же. Я чисто только... Даже мысли не было убивать, реально.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Ничего, слушайте.
I've heard this before, Alfred.
Well, my words pass straight through you. There used to be a difference between Batman and the criminals he locked up in Arkham. That difference is shrinking. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Да, возьмем пока чего.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Так, ну-ка быстренько глянем, это что у нас, новости. Почитаем. Слухи о коррупции потрясают наследие семьи Уэйна. Автор Джулия Мартенс. Блин. Семейство Уэйнов издавна считается одной из самых уважаемых семей Готэма. Однако на днях в адрес патриарха этой семьи, доктора, что Томаса Уэйна и его супруги Марты прозвучали обвинения в нелегальных деловых связях с криминальным кланом Фальконе. Если они подтвердятся, возможно, что огромное богатство Уэйнов, исчисляемое миллиардами долларов, будут арестованы властями в целях расследования их текущей деятельности. Это станет ударом для их наследника Брюса Уэйна, который пошел по стопам отца, пуская большие средства на благотворительные цели. Однако, 20 лет назад доктор Уэйн трагически погиб, став случайной жертвой уличного преступника. Хотя со стороны Уэйна не поступало никаких либо комментариев относительно прозвучавших обвинений. Известно, что недавно он провел в своем особняке приватную встречу с главой криминального клана Фальконе, Кармайном Фальконе. Это лишь подогрело слухи. Бэтмен сражается с преступницей в маске на крыше мэрии. Автор. Дерзкий налет на офис мэра Гамильтона Хилла заканчивается вчерашней ночью схваткой между Бэтменом и преступницей в кошачьей маске, которую полиция называет женщиной-кошкой. Бой на крыше завершается головокружительным падением вдоль стены здания, после которого судьба женщины-кошки остается неизвестной. Сопровождавшая его группа наемников задержана властями. Ни полиция, ни администрация Хилла не сообщили, что было ли что-либо похищено из офиса мэра. Несмотря на исход событий, многие задают вопросами. Не отпустит ли Бэтмен преступницу? Мы не можем отдать нашу безопасность на откуп анонимам в масках. На откуп анонимным масках, заявил комиссар полиции Готэм-Сити Питер Гроган. Никогда нельзя быть уверенным, на чьей они на самом деле стороне. Кстати, тогда, наверное, просто что не... хотя нет. Ну, у мэра, скорее всего, просто связи там, наверное, там на этой флешке, так скажем, да, там, с кем что он подписывал какие контракты, там, с тем же Фальконе, там, вот, наверное, типа, и наняли ее отжать у него. Так, где там? Ты давай. С одной стороны у меня Харви, который выясняет, почему мэр Хилл заморозил мои активы, но, возможно, мне стоит больше беспокоиться о том, что его новая подруга Селина Келл — это женщина-кошка. Оказалось, что ее настоящее имя Селина Кейл, и она вводит дружбу с Харви, но что еще хуже, она знает, что я Брюс Уэйн. С этим нужно разобраться как можно скорее. Если не убьешь. Оказывается, что он вернулся в город, чтобы восстановить доброе имя своей семьи, и он нацелился на Кармайна Фалькона. Все еще не уверен, каким будет его план, но неприятности точно начнутся. Он рисковал своей репутацией в полиции Готэма, чтобы позволить мне работать беспрепятственно, хотя моя агрессивная тактика в ходе допросов в доках может повредить нашим отношениям. Она попыталась взять у меня интервью, утверждала, что хочет помочь мне вернуть доброе имя моей семье. Не пойдет. Все верно. Люди Фалькона заполучили в ходе ограбления в доке какие-то взрывоопасные химикаты. После допроса подозреваемый признался, что Фалькона планирует использовать их в ближайшее время. Но как? Это какой-то вид оружия? Так, ну давай теперь где там?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering. Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Не-не-не, пошла она нахер.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper
Да
channels.
какой ты чё несешь?
I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
В смысле? Где? Гордону, конечно. Так, передать данные Гордону.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Тоже мне нашел кому доверять. Это журналист, твою мать, журналист. Они только все делают для себя, во благо своей компании, своей репутации и тому подобное. И тем более вдруг там что-нибудь может всплыло все-таки реально по поводу нас, нашей семьи. Так она бы там еще больше типа такая, о да, все там, давайте вот. Че? Там Бэт? Нет, там что, не Бэт? Просто Брюс. Он типа Брюсу он доверяет, да.
This is a silver bullet, and it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong.
Я тебе верю, будешь мне должен.
Everyone on the force will.
Будешь мне должен.
I'm a businessman. I build relationships. And it doesn't hurt to have one with the GCPD.
If you wanted to attend one of my famous barbecues, all you had to do was ask. This grants you an invitation for life. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought.
Это мы тебя
So
не
you should know
покупаем.
this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet. Until we find nothing, though, I gotta play bad cop.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Гордон. Мне привычно Гордон тебя называть.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Клуб Skyline 2119. Иду на своем аэропланетом. Так, ну что, давай пока на этом остановимся. Продолжим совсем скоро. Добьем. Спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайся на YouTube, на Twitch канал. Пиши в комментариях, что тебе нравится, что не нравится. Мы с тобой будем улучшать контент. А соцсети, поэтому тоже там по желанию. YouTube, Instagram, контакт, там, в общем, соцсети, эти, Фейсбуки. Хочешь, подписывайся, хочешь, нет. Ну, пусть подпишешь, будет приятно. Главное, пиши реально в комментариях, что нравится, что не нравится. Все. Не прощаемся. Скоро увидимся. До новых встреч.